guys are looking for that flawless look, so Grace Lee is here. You're going to show us on Allie, our lovely model, how you might achieve that. And so it's all about, maybe you can explain what color correcting is so that people get a sense.
Well, I feel like makeup artists have been doing this for a while, so it's color correcting. It's, you know, on the face when some women have green or purple or the undertones of like the bags that we have, the under eye circles.
Yeah.
Sometimes just putting a concealer on top will not necessarily conceal that because you need to color correct the actual tone of it. And a lot of women also put on a concealer that's too light. So when you put on a concealer that's too light on top of something that's too dark, you get gray. Or, you know, those women that tend to look very ashy under the eyes. So, and sometimes there's also red pimples that sometimes the concealer just won't cover because it's too red. So when you think of color theory, green cancels out red.
Right.
So when you conceal and color correct the actual color first and then conceal on top, you get a flawless finish.
Got it. So this is going to make even your concealer look concealed.
Yes.
And sometimes you need more than just a concealer.
100%. You're talking to working moms here. A lot of people that don't get enough sleep, like Allie, for example. No, I'm just joking. But kudos to Allie for coming on TV with no makeup on.
Right? We know you're gorgeous.
She's gorgeous without it. So
absolutely.
I'm going to color correct. I'm going to use one that's a light palette. We have 3 palettes actually to kind of cover all skin tones. But there is one with the green, and I find this one really helps with color balancing red.
Okay, so you'd say Allie has red undertones in certain areas?
You can see, like there's a little red and purple.
Okay.
The yellow will balance out the purple.
Okay.
And then if you have blue undertones, that will be peach.
So you just look at the color wheel and you basically see what the opposite of.
100%.
Okay.
It's like going back to art school or makeup school.
Right.
And we have been doing this for a while. I mean, you don't want to pack on the green. You want just a very sheer wash of it. And it's
just anywhere you see that color that needs correction.
Yes.
So like you said, bags under the eyes.
Bags under the eyes, but also capillaries, little veins on the eyes. With the red, the green will actually counterbalance that out. And I'm sure you've seen on YouTube where they make very dramatic orange or red lipstick under the eye when you have very dark brown eye circles.
Do they use lipstick?
Well, they want to show kind of the dramatic case of concealing color correcting. So sometimes, like, we do have an orange-based concealer that will take out a lot of the dark brown under the eyes. So what I'm doing is I'm using the green, correct, and then conceal is next. What I like to do with concealer is use my finger because it warms it up. And then you want to put it and stipple right on top. So you're kind of getting rid of that green that you see.
So if you were to go straight to the concealer, you'd probably still see a bit of a shadow of a color underneath.
A tiny bit.
And it would sort of read either ashy or gray.
Sometimes, exactly.
Nice. So this is easy. I mean, a lot of women are just slapping on concealer and then leaving the house. So this is your way of actually getting away with it, and people are really not going to even be able to tell that you've got concealer on, because look at how well that blends when you've color corrected.
And I feel like you use less concealer, just because you kind of corrected the tone of what you're trying to conceal.
Would you ever just color correct and then that's it, you're done?
Sometimes you could, I mean, you could kind of see the green or the brown or the red, so I would still put some sort of concealer on top.
Okay.
We have a last step, which is a highlighter, and you can also highlight like right here, and it gives a really nice sheen, or right under the brow.
Yeah. Okay, lovely. So she's like,
and you can do like a before and after.
As a makeup artist, this is the beginning of your palette, right?
Yes.
And now this has been made flawless, and now you go for it and start putting on anything else you want to put on.
Exactly, because again, if you're putting colors on top of not a clean canvas, everything starts to look a little muddy and gray, and it's like painting a wall. You know, you want a clean canvas before you start.
Totally makes sense. I love that.